Shalom, family trendsetter. I'm driving, so you'll hear some noise in the background, as well as I do have a tendency to struggle for words when I speak. Now, before I continue, right, I just want to give a heads up for those of you who may be offended about, when people talk about the LGBTQ community, whatever the fuck y'all call it, because this just doesn't make sense to me. Y'all might be offended, when people talk about these particular individual and their lifestyle. So if you are one of those, you may not want to continue watching this particular video, because I will be talking about the LGBTQ and the abomination that comes with it. Okay? Now, with that said, let's keep it going. Now, I'm not going to talk too long on this particular topic, because I'm sure many of y'all probably got other people's perspective on this particular individual, this fucking idiot on your screen, this freak of nature on your screen. But I have to bring forth my perspective on it, because for my subscriber, right, and my channel, I have to make sure I bring forth my perspective on this particular behavior. Now, we don't need a book. We don't need a Bible or a pastor or anybody to tell us something is wrong with this picture for real. You know what I'm saying? You have what is called, this is who I would refer to as confusion of face. Okay? I know GMS like to say confusion of face is a so-called white man that's really black, blah, 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 because they want some white pussy. No, this is a confusion of face right here. You got a black man, right, standing alongside a hybrid, okay? A pale face. Now, I'm not going to try to disrespect all white people, because I know there's a lot of white people feel as strong as I do about this kind of behavior. And again, I personally believe there's two different kind of so-called white race on this planet. You got the human race and you got the non-human, probably like these two right here. Now, a lot of people might say, well, you can't judge them because, they probably was born that way, trapped in a man's body, or a female trapped in a man's body, or a man trapped in a female's body, vice versa, whatever. But you got to understand something. If that is the case, that is a sin. In other words, the Most High brought your ass back, because I believe we are our ancestors. So you came back as a confusion of face, because that's my interpretation of confusion of face, right? And your lifestyle is going to be a testimony against your ass when the judgment day comes. So you cannot say, well, you made me this way. No, you came back this way, because the body is just a fucking vehicle for the soul and the spirit, for those of us who have both. And if you came back as a confusion of face, right, a man trapped in a woman's body, or a woman trapped in a man's body, that means you came back to serve out a judgment. And the judgment that you're going to serve when the Most High come back, according to the Bible, it's going to be destruction. So I don't want to hear, oh, he was born that way, she was born that way, because even if you was born that way, you should know that when you look down between your legs, you got a genital and some nutsack, or you got a vagina. And if you see that, then even if you feel that you are a man trapped in a woman's body, when you look between your legs, you should know otherwise, that's what the Most High intended you to be. So maybe, just maybe, the Most High is giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Maybe in the last life that you lived, you was a fucking homo, or you was gay, right? And he said, you know what, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get it right. So this time, he give you some nuts, right? And he give you a vagina, and he said, okay, based on what I made you with, forget about your vile affection, forget about the spirit that you have in you. You see between your legs that you are a male or female. So it's no confusion right there. So you can't say, well, I feel like I'm a male, but I got a pussy, or I feel like I'm a female, right, but I got a dick. I'm keeping it 100. This is a fuck channel. So you cannot go before the Most High and say, well, this is how I felt. This is why I continued in this lifestyle. So you had Jada Pinkett came out with this breaking news story. I think she was the first one to bring forth this information. And now everybody's talking about it. And this is what they want. They want us distracted, family. They want us distracted with these bullshit. R. Kelly, the smoke guy, whatever his name is, whatever the fuck his name is. And now you got this idiot. You know what I'm saying? The 400 years is up, or it's about to be up, and they want us destroyed. They want us distracted with nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? This is just my interpretation. You feel me? something like this, we shouldn't be preoccupied with. Now, even me, I'm distracted by this shit because I feel a need to come on here and talk about it. And that is exactly what they want. What they're doing is pushing an agenda, family. They want to feminize our men and emasculate our women. They put the hormones in our food and our water and the air product that we use, you know what I'm saying, the hygiene products, to try to change our DNA. And it's going to be worse than this, family. Soon enough, we all going to be plugged in like robots, like androids and shit. You feel me? But, family, we need to wake up and realize this is a distraction. We need not to be participating in this shit. Even me. But again, I'm only bringing forth information, giving you my commentary, giving you my opinion on what I believe is a distraction. So, for those of you who want to talk against me and say, well, you know, he shouldn't be talking or judging, do y'all really know what judgment means? Judgment means death, okay? What we doing is we just giving you our opinion. Opinion doesn't mean we're judging you. Judgment means death. So if I was to judge this motherfucker, he wouldn't be alive today. But to each his own. That's between him and his God, whoever his God is. Okay, so I would say, family, it's time for us to go back to the Lord, statutes, and commandments. I always say this in closing of my videos. Lord, statutes, and commandments, dietary law, know Jesus Christ, because the Christian church is allowing and promoting this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're endorsing this lifestyle. This is why these people are doing what they do, because they are not getting called out. You feel what I'm saying? But family, again, big distraction. Turn to the Lord, statutes, and commandments. Follow only one God, one Savior. That's the Most High, one power, the creator of the human beings. And with that, I say, shalom, peace.